This video will guide you through 8 steps needed to write a safe note for your startup. Safe note drafting is a frequently requested service on the Contracts Council platform, since both startup founders and potential investors want to make sure they are legally protected when entering into an investment agreement. If you need to write a safe note, this video is for you. Before we start, just a brief disclaimer. The following information is provided for educational purposes and in no way constitutes legal advice. For legal advice, we encourage you to consult a licensed attorney. We will cover the purpose of safe notes, key terms to include in your document, and 8 steps to follow to write your safe note. We've also added a link below with information on lawyer pricing if you want to know the cost of hiring a lawyer. Now let's get started. Purpose of safe notes. Safe notes, or simple agreements for future equity, are legally binding agreements between a startup and an investor that outline the terms of the investment. The purpose of safe notes is to provide a simple and straightforward way for startups to raise capital, while clearly defining the terms of the investment, protecting the rights of both parties, and ensuring mutual understanding of expectations. Some reasons why using a safe note is important are as follows. 1. They create a clear agreement of investment terms and expectations. 2. They protect both the startup and the investor's rights. 3. They lessen the possibility of disputes. 4. They ensure compliance with relevant investment laws. And 5. They are a simple way for startups to raise money without negotiating about valuation. What to include in a safe note? There are common terms used in safe notes. Here are some you will find. 1. Names of the parties. The agreement includes the legal names of the startup and the investor. 2. Investment amount. This section specifies the amount of money being invested in the startup. 3. Valuation cap. This term details the maximum valuation at which the investment will convert into equity. This is an important term for any safe note. For example, if the valuation cap is set at $4 million and the startup raises a priced round at $10 million, the safe note will convert into equity at the $4 million valuation cap. 4. Discount rate. The discount rate specifies the discount applied to the conversion price if the startup does not raise money above the valuation cap. For example, if the valuation cap was set at $10 million and the startup raises at a priced round of $8 million, the safe note holders will benefit from the discount rate when converting their investment into equity. 5. Conversion trigger events. This term outlines the events that will trigger the conversion of the safe note into equity. Examples of this may be a priced financing round or an acquisition. 6. Most favored nation clause. This clause ensures that the investor receives the same favorable terms as future investors. 7. Termination. This sets rules on how the safe note can be terminated by either party. And 8. Dispute resolution. This details the procedure the parties can take in the event of a dispute. 8 steps to writing a safe note. Here is a list of 8 steps you can follow to draft your safe note. 1. Review the commonly used clauses discussed earlier in this video or find a template online to use as a reference. This will allow you to know what to include. 2. Identify the key information you want to include in your agreement. This may include details about the investment amount, valuation cap, and discount rate. 3. It is critical to use clear and concise language that both parties can understand. 4. Once you've written your clauses, organize them so that they are logical. For example, you likely want to have the investment amount section come before the valuation cap section. 5. Be sure to incorporate any applicable investment laws and regulations that may be specific to your state or industry. Note this may require research. 6. If you are unsure about anything, consider using Contracts Council's platform to seek advice from an experienced lawyer. 7. Review and revise the agreement to make the language clearer and confirm you have included everything needed. And 8. Create a single document to serve as your safe note and ensure both parties have access to it. Drafting a safe note for your startup is a vital step in protecting both the startup and the investor and ensuring clear expectations for the investment relationship. If you need help from an experienced lawyer, feel free to search Contracts Counsel or visit contractscounsel.com and post a job to get quotes from lawyers to help you. Thanks for watching.